Hey guys, welcome back once again to episode number 19 now of our Fire Red RouletteLocke. As I said, it's only about a minute since I edited the last episode, but probably about a day or maybe a few hours for you guys. So I guess without further ado, I'll give us a count in 3, 2, and 1. So yeah, I'm just going to keep pounding through Silph here. I think we're doing pretty decently. Nothing too stressful has happened so far. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to keep pounding out these trainers. I think it's worth it to do most of them, just to get these guys up just that little bit. Focus punch. I have to use it, but I don't like focus punch as a move, to be honest with you. I don't know. I just think it's one of those weird moves that it's not that great. Someone has to learn it, so it's really annoying. Jericho, I'm not getting rid of headbutt, I'm not getting rid of yawn, I'm not getting rid of rest, I'm not getting rid of snore. So it's got to be just blaze, and I'm not sold 100% on Mega Punch, so I guess I'll get rid of Mega Punch. He's special attacker now anyway, so I just want to keep my type diversity, so I want to keep Steel Wing for that reason. And Focus Punch is fighting, I guess, but if it's asleep, I guess put something to sleep, swap in, cool. That's my only really reason I could think of doing that. Anyway, onward and upward, literally. Is there any up here? No. I always forget which one's the teleporter into those secret rooms, but I'll just ignore it for now and just keep fighting. Alright. Yeah, I think Lapras is already power. I mean, it's pretty much bodying most of these guys one shot, which is extremely nice. Just to be able to just wander through these things with relative ease, and being special, Silph is not even perturbed by an Intimidate drop, which is nice. See about just keep surfing. Obviously I would body slam it, but Intimidate drops. Dear oh dear, it's probably my last episode for this evening. I think it's getting fairly late, and I might do a bit of editing or something, I don't know. We'll see. I've done a fair bit of editing today. I've edited, I think, 2 episodes, so we'll probably back off that for the evening. I might just watch a few videos or oh, by the way, I did watch Game of Thrones today. Holy hell, that was the season finale. I obviously won't spoil anything. Don't worry, no spoilers. But I just want to say that this season has been just downright amazing. Season 6 is by far the best season of Game of Thrones so far. I think it's just been absolutely flawless. They've really progressed the story and adequately across all the characters. I know they killed off some. I'll actually, you know what I'll do? I'll edit that out. I'll actually bleep that out, so you'll hear me apologising for it, but you won't actually hear what happened, because I'm not about spoiler life. I hate people who spoil things. Yeah. I don't like the characters they killed off. It bothered me. But that is a small price to pay for just by outright the best season ever of Game of Thrones. It was just awesome. The storyline progression, as I said, across all the arcs of different arcs of the of characters was just fantastic. Really can't fault it really at all. But yeah, it was fantastic. So now I have the unfortunate task of waiting another 9 months or so before I can sit down and watch more Game of Thrones, because I think next season is going to be huge. I know we say it every season, but it's coming to a head. I mean, if you guys haven't watched it, do so. It is such a great season, such a great show. I won't say it's boring throughout some of the earlier seasons. It has to deal with a whole lot of, there are so many intertwining storylines and characters that at times it has to be kind of not dull, a little slower to kind of develop and introduce your new characters and redevelop them and their struggles and kind of really establish the decisions they make later on, why they would make those decisions, I think is the best way to describe it. It just seems now that by season 6 they've kind of introduced all the characters that they need to, at least for the coming climax. I mean, they might continue it after that, I don't know, but the coming whatever's coming now, I won't say winter, but it's the culmination of what's going to be happening over the next season. They've had to set it up for it, and I'm so glad they did, because it's going to be amazing. You can just see it, like everything's all in place for just huge showdowns and so many really cool. I really can't wait to see the interactions between some of the characters that haven't yet even met at all, but you can already tell like they're going to be fighting at some point, and it's just going to be awesome. So yeah, I love Game of Thrones, and yeah, so if you haven't already watched it and you kind of not sure whether you want to or you've been meaning to, just genuinely just do it. Like, it is such an amazing series, and you will be so, especially season 6. Season 6 is fantastic, and you get there and you'll know what I mean. Yeah, can't recommend watching it enough. Anyway, a bit of a side, getting a bit sidetracked, so I'll get back on task here. I'm really systematic with these floors, so excuse me for going up and down. I don't really need to. I could just be fighting most of these guys, but it would just bother me if I don't clear them out in my correct order. I think I was here, wasn't I? Yes. Okay, so let's see. I think this guy has something a little bit scary, so I'm going to lead Jericho into it. I think he has a electrode, high level electrode, so I'm just going to be a little bit careful. Yeah, this is a scary scientist. I'm going to yawn this thing. I hate when he leads a screech, it's just a little bit concerning. Okay, good, I win. Now he can't beat me. Yeah, nice. Probably could have gone a double headbutt, but I just feel that it's a safer play to go for the yawn. Well, it's probably about the same, I don't know. If I miss or something, I don't know. Alright, so I'm not too far off being happy to take on Giovanni, which I'll use Riff Raff a little bit in there too, because obviously that type of advantage is there. This is one of the good rooms. Full heal, max revive, which does I can't do jack with, and an escape rope. And I know I think this is earthquake. No, it's not. Oh, go away. Earthquake's in another one of these rooms though, somewhere. I know that much, or at least it was in the original Gen 1. They might have moved it actually. That seems like something they would do. Okay. This is another one of the hard bosses, I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. Surf away. Should still be a 2-shot. No, 3-shot. Attack Rose. Headbutt's going to be annoying. He's going for the headbutt, I think. Go for the Confuse Ray, because if he does hurt himself with an attack boost, it's going to be beautiful. Come on, bit of luck. Oh yeah, Jacaranda coming through. Coming through. I can't believe I've never used Lapras like ever. That's like, I mean, I've used one, but never in a proper playthrough. Like, I think I might have mentioned only when I could use Red Candy Cheese, I might have used that for a little bit, but this thing is a beast, absolute beast. I always knew it was a strong Pokemon, I just never kind of, I guess by this stage I kind of already established what Pokemon I'd wanted in my team. Fun fact, this is the only juggler in the entire Silph Co. for some random ass reason. Alright, so what I want to use here, probably just Body Slam it. Righto. Raise your defense as much as you want. Surf probably kills. Even with your high special. I think it's mostly special attack, so. And obviously stab boost as well. Level 30. Alright, I think it might be level 31 I get. Ice Beam, or maybe 35, I don't know. Let's Surf. Magical Leaf. Yeah, did not see that one coming. I just don't want to risk a crit. I don't like when something happens that I don't expect to happen. It just bothers me. Straight into Jericho. It's nice. Like whenever I see something I don't like, Jericho, come on, let's go. It's just such a nice little thing to have. Encore's not your smartest move, so. Yeah, if I'd rested maybe, but yeah, you know. Alright. So, now I'm level 30. I've got to start thinking about when I want to take on Giovanni. Well, it's almost now, I think. It's definitely in this episode. And I might get the rule for next episode. But I've just got to be sure, I think. And I'm not yet. Alright. Magneton. I'll switch into JB. Yeah, I'm just gonna be sure. I definitely have to be sure. Yeah, sorry about the silence. I'm just trying to think what level I want to be, because I know Koga's in the high 30s. And that's basically the next move after this. And his poison types are not fun. And the only alternative is to go to Sabrina, whose psychic types aren't fun. Because I don't have any dark types to counteract that. Even dark type moves at this stage either. So I really do need Jacaranda to be a bit higher. Like I think Jacaranda is going to be probably my go-to mon throughout Koga as well. So I really want it to be about. I want all my mons to be 32 minimum, probably 33. Oh, this is scary. Don't self-destruct on me now. Oh, I saw the S and my heart skipped a beat. Don't miss. Nice. Alright. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alright. So I've still got a few more fights I want to do before I move on. Is there nothing really in here I want to use? Alright, cool. So what floor I'm on? Floor 5 now, so I want to go up to floor. So 6 is the one I want to be on. But I'm going to quickly use the bed for PP and a bit of safety health, because safety first, as per usual. And the other reason I kind of like to clear out Silph Co is because the experience is only here once. Like once you've killed Giovanni, it just goes. Like you lose it all. All these guys just disappear. So it's one of those things, if you don't use it, you lose it. And you know, being that completionist type I am, I don't like to do that. I mean, it might lose me the lock, but it might also not lose me the lock, for lack of a better word. So I think it's just one of those safety things that I kind of want to do to get these guys at least sort of up into well into their 30s, or comfortably into their 30s. And after this episode, I'll also look into what I want to do with my last slot. I'm thinking, though, that I want to use one of the fighters, or... Oh, there it is, Ice Beam, you beauty. Or something in the Pokemon Mansion, something poisonous, not sure. I'll get rid of Mist. Excuse me. Now, is Ice super effective against Steel, or Steel super effective against Ice? I'm not sure about that one. Fighting, I know, is super effective against Ice, so this is a threat. I'll surf away, though. I think I should still be able to kill it. Force that, nice. Right, just use Ice Beam for a bit of fun. Because it looks so pretty. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, I forgot Ice is pretty strong. Fighting's pretty strong against Ice, so I probably should have been a little bit more cautious with that Machoke, if I'm honest. Okay. Yeah. So sorry about this episode being a bit grindy, but I think it's really important to have it for obvious reasons that I've explained, I think, 17 times now. Yeah, I think what I was the poll I was sort of putting, I sort of put to you guys last episode. I will still obviously take into consideration your guys' suggestions and things like that, but I'm leaning towards a ROM hack. And that's the other thing too. If you guys have a suggestion for a ROM hack, and it's if there's a really good reason, compelling reason for one over the other, let me know. I'm pretty good with most. I've played a lot of the good ROM hacks, so I'm pretty familiar to some degree with most of them. So it would be a pretty natural progression for me to jump straight into one of those as well. It's just a matter of thinking of the rules and things like that in relation to the ROM hack. So, but I don't say that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, so I like the idea of the ROM hack. I really like the idea of randomized RouletteLocke, but as I said, I just kind of want to flesh out a bit more of the, I guess, vanilla RouletteLocke series before I go and do that. I know it's, yeah, as I said, it's a bit completionist and whatever, but makes me feel better, so we'll stick with it. Okay, let's keep going. It's getting a little bit tedious for me even at the moment, so I am sorry. I will have probably music in the background for boring sessions like this, as I did with the Snorlax, just to help pass the time and things like that. But it is necessary, and you are intended to do these battles obviously for the level curve. I know I could be getting a Pokemon to outstrip one of the others, but just knowing one of these rules could come back and bite me in the ass very quickly is enough to sort of motivate me to do a little bit of extra training to save me hassle later down the track, as hopefully you guys will see. I think we'll probably get the episode the rule start of next episode, so I don't have to do it tonight. But I'll have to put a little reminder for myself, I think. But yeah, I think that'll be a nice way to start episode 20 with the 6th rule. We're getting a fair few in there now, so I've got to start thinking about these Elite Four rules as well. I have them in mind. I just got to I guess put pen to paper with them. I shouldn't be using bloody JB here. Anyway, he'll get level 38, which will be nice. I wasn't thinking for a moment there. What do we got? Coughing, yes, we'll change to Lapras. So Lapras is all but caught up now, really, so that'll be good. And I can start thinking about using Riffraff a little bit too. Yeah, in fact, he's overtaken Riffraff, caught up to Jericho. So I think I can sort of pretty much evenly train now. It'll be roughly, I don't know, maybe 30 something. 33, all of them, maybe, hopefully by the time I get Giovanni. Something like that. I know it's a bit tedious, this whole thing, but yeah, as I've explained, I think it's necessary. Yeah, the other thing too is, while I'm taking suggestions for that next series, I guess the other thing too is just any suggestions you guys would like to see, like, whether that be just little things on the side, like whether you want me to do a question of the day to start discussion or whatever. But I don't know. I've never been sort of a huge fan of the questions of the day. I mean, they never bothered me. It's just I never sort of really engaged with them that well. But if you guys want them, I'll certainly put them in as something to sort of chat about, and whether that be in game or out of game, I'm not really concerned at all. Maybe one of each. I don't really mind. Just give me a list of topics, and I'm more than happy to talk about them. It's always nice to I talk about what I'm interested in, of course, because that makes sense, right? But if you guys are interested in something, aspect of my life that I haven't talked about, that I have maybe overlooked, more than welcome to chuck your suggestion in, and more than happy to engage. As I said, I'm really excited to hopefully be, I don't want anything from this except for to be part of a really cool community that I've always admired, and that's literally my only motivation. So, that's what I'm really trying to work towards. And any suggestions you guys have got as well for that? I mean, I'm pretty terrible with the whole social media marketing sort of thing. I always feel weird writing things on social media that is pointless. Now, it sounds ridiculous because that is literally what social media is for. Like, pointless conversation, but I don't know, it just always bothered me when people put inane crap on it. So, alright, bulk up. Torment, I think did I get that? I don't know if I got that one in here or not. I'm just going to treat it as dead. I can't learn bulk up, so it's dead as well. Okay. It's getting a little bit tiring now. Alright, what am I going to do here? I'll just do a quick save as well to prevent lost save data, because I've had a fair straight run of playing. Filmed probably about an hour and a half worth of footage, more than now. But yeah, keep going. As I said, so if you want to help me out with suggestions that you can make, or if you're seeing this and you're a established poker tuber, and want to think my content's okay enough to sort of throw me a bone, give me a shout out, and I'll obviously reciprocate. Or want to get in touch and do some sort of verses or whatever it is. Feel free, or any suggestions, even just like friendly suggestions about maybe layouts or anything I could improve. More than happy to. I'm never going to just say I'm right and you're wrong, because I just know I'm not right. This stage is too early for me to really be an authority on anything to do with YouTube at the moment. But I am enjoying myself, and I do think for a very early poker tuber and things like that, who's not very talented with GFX and Photoshop and things like that, I'm actually really quite happy with with the product I've produced in terms of how it looks on screen. I'm happy with it. There's no other word for it. Obviously it will improve and get better, but for a starting, I'm quite happy. Anyway, I think it's almost time. I'm just about ready to swap and go and jump up to Giovanni here. I'm not really getting much out of this anymore, to be honest. I'm getting a little bit ahead in levels as well, but we'll just knock out a few more. Good old crit. Hopefully Giga Drain crits right back and I get all that health. Eradicate's pretty frail. Okay. So I think it's almost time. What have I got? Zubat? Friday. So that's easy. Golbat. I probably should have changed. I can't change. I was going to change to Lapras and Ice Beam away, but that should be fine. Actually, no, it won't be, because safety first is the motto. Excuse me. Oh god, this cough. It's getting to me. I'm going to have to go massive glass of water after this. Why would he use Astonish on a Vileplume? It just seems ridiculous. Anyway. So I reckon after this fight it's almost time to go straight up there, because I know there's one or two more fights on the way anyway. That'll probably get me to 33 and where I want to be. Yeah, I probably will just jump straight in there now. I know won't have too much trouble with him now. I mean, Kangaskhan I should be able to take on with relative ease, sleep-wise and things like that. I'm not as scared of Kangaskhan as I was when I fought him last time. Especially with, you know, Just Blaze and things like that now. Might actually chuck Just Blaze into Kangaskhan when he comes out, because I'm not really wanting to stand toe to toe with it for too long. Alright, let's go. I think it's time. Cool. I'm just gonna quickly have a little peek down here. See what it is I can see. Calcium, I will take it. Alright, let's go. Straight up to floor 9. Ah, I didn't actually mean to do that, but that's fine. There's my subconscious telling me I need to do more fights. Yeah, I've definitely got a cold coming. I can feel it. You know when you get that that feeling like at the back of your throat and in your nose, and you can just feel it inch into your head. You know, over the course of a few hours, you can feel yourself starting, your temperature start to come up, nose start to get a little bit runny. Ah, damn it! I don't want to be sick. I haven't been sick in ages. I haven't had like a cold even since like, oh, it would have been almost a year ago, and I haven't had a proper flu since I had swine flu in 2010 or 2009. I had it actually. So that's the last time I got really sick. I had like a little mini bout of gastro, but nothing terribly scary. Like I'm really lucky with bugs and immune system type stuff. I'm always been pretty healthy. Anyway, but yeah, no, I hate that feeling of knowing a cold's coming. That little tickle, it's so frustrating. Anyway. There we go, number 33. Coming along nicely, little Lapras. But yes, I will. Let's go Hydra. We're Hydra and we'll Hyper Beam it. Intimidate drop. I don't like Intimidate drops, but it should be fine. It's a Hyper Beam after all. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this team. I'm glad I did this little bit of training. It makes me feel a lot more confident going into A Giovanni and B going and taking on Koga as well with his gym members and things like that. I could go and fight around the east, you know, between Lavender and Fuchsia, but I just don't feel I need it now as much. Yeah, I might go and knock out that fighting gym though, just for a bit of completeness and just to have another little 30 mon just as a backup. Is fighting good against poison, or is it the other way around? Is poison good against fighting? It's gonna bother me now. I spotted the item, I had to go get it. It's always these typings I forget, like little things like this. Can't remember. Anyway, I think fighting might be good against it anyway. Not to worry. So up here, down here, around here, and I want to, what do I want to do here? I think he's got Rattatas and I don't know what he's got. We'll see. Okay, I'll definitely do the Giovanni fight now as well. I've got plenty of time. I should romp through him as well, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, kick a drone. So what does he have? He has a Nido Queen in this fight. He gets a Nido King for his gym fight. But he has a Nido Queen is his ace. Excuse me. He has Kangaskhan, Rhyhorn, Nidoqueen, and I've missed one, haven't I? Rhyhorn, Kangaskhan, Nidoqueen. He's an Onyx as well, I think, isn't he? That's what I missed. I think it's an Onyx here. So I'll lead Riffraff into that. I'll give Marowak to Jacaranda, and then I'll give Riffraff most of Giovanni, so that should even out. Excuse me. Alright, that should work out well. Alrighty. Riffraff straight in. Let's do it. Quick save state, just to be sure. Alright, what do we got? Let's see. Need a Reno, huh? Maybe he swapped his thing for thing. That's a bit annoying, to be honest. I might just cut, I guess. I think I ate up most of the damage there. Nah, we'll switch. I'm tracking Jericho here. I don't foresee him having too much trouble with this, as long as I don't get too badly poisoned early on. Good. Headbutt. Well, the headbutt should do it. Well, just get a big crit. Good. Alright. That was probably the most awkward Pokemon to deal with. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. Need a queen. I don't want to deal with this. Look, because it's poison, I don't think the grass is going to do as much. I think it's going to be neutral damage, because it's ground poison, isn't it? I think Surf is the only option here. Eat it up. Damn, that does some damage! Oh, fighting is against ice, of course. What's this do? Crit. 20. A good switch here is... Just Blaze. Because fighting is not that great against flying. That's frustrating though. I outspeed. Definitely chuck in Riffraff here. You could drain this Rhyhorn. 4 times effective, if you don't mind. Right, Kangaskhan, that gave me so much trouble last time. I think the best way to deal with him is with a simple... I'm not playing around with normal typing on Dodrio. I don't think he has anything that kills me outright. I don't think. Rage, perfect. Lovely. Good old flamethrower. Alright. That was a lot more painless than last time. And I get my beautiful little Master Ball. Alright. Beautiful and Master Ball. Lovely. Alright, that's awesome. So that's now done now. So, got my Silph, done Silph Co. Can get my next rule now. And I'll get a fair few rules. Excuse me. A fair few rules over the next few episodes, obviously. Alright, so I might escape rope out of here. And we'll end the episode Alright, I'm actually really happy with that episode, to be honest with you. I mean, I know it was a bit tedious with the battles and things like that, but I think it's a bit overdue that I had some training on these guys, and well, it might not seem much. So there's big levels for Jacaranda, and just a bit of a just a generalized upping of all of them. It's been really nice. I mean, if you look now, what are we at? So if you haven't stopped already, stop, by the way. The Jericho is now my lowest, but he's just going to get XP through simply through being there. Now I think I'm going to deposit Metrios as well, just because I probably won't put it on the layout and things like that, but it is going to be there as an option. I'll look into that for next episode, but for now, just to keep things easy, I'm going to keep it in the box. Power in the PC, as they say. I have a lot of sort of clutch Pokemon or routes and stuff that come out anyway, so thinking about it that way, I should be all good. What do we got? So yeah, Just Blaze 38. Hydra is almost 35, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, real close. Refresh about halfway. Yeah, Jericho's almost 33 as well. So that's really good. Like, it's a really nice little boost to those levels. Across the board is the main thing there. And especially for Jacaranda to be up in the mix and being already one of the strongest Pokemon on my team now. It's just bulk as well as like having some really nice this type coverage is the biggest thing for it, I think. Anyway, without further ado, I'll go back to my usual spot I always stand. And thank you guys so much once again. So any suggestions you do have, please let me know in the comments below, or just let me know how you're going, say g'day, all that sort of stuff. Leave a like, helps out me and the channel an enormous amount. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. But other than that, guys, my name is Vol, and I'm out.